my presentation, no big deal. Welcome, everybody. I will talk a little faster later. What I would love to know from you, what the topic of my speech today is how to find a mentor. So, who of you would love to have a mentor in your life? Who would love to have one? Okay, if you look around, many people would love to have one. The question is, why don't we have one, right? So, okay, let's have a look first. Next slide, please. What is it and why do we want it? So, maybe you have no idea where it comes from, but the original meaning of a mentor was a very special person. So, at the time of Odysseus, when he went on his unknown adventurous trip, he had a son, and he asked his best friend, mentor, to look after his son. So he said, here's my son, mentor, please take good care of him, because I have no idea who will be back. So this is the original meaning of being a mentor, somebody who takes care of you. Next slide, please. If you think about the human species, you find out that we are a pretty weird thing. We can't see good, right? So we have glasses. We can't hear good. We can't smell good. We are pretty strange. If you look at these puppies, after 6 weeks, a cat born can run away and live their own life, right? If you have a dog, it takes 12 weeks, and this dog is independent almost. If you look at the next slide, please, the human being, it takes 1,306 weeks for us to parent when you're 25. And they say, Jesus, it takes another 25 years before they can pay the bill. So it's pretty hard to pay, right? So we need a lot of time to develop to our full strength and abilities, but we are the most successful species on the planet. We are dangerously successful. Why is it? Next slide, please. My first mentor showed up, next slide, when I was 5 years old. I was born premature. I was born when I was only in my mother's belly for 5.5 months. I weighed 1 kilo, a little less. My chances to survive, 1963, were less than 2%. Okay. I was this guy who were not able to stand on one leg when I was 5 years old. When I lift one leg, I fall down. Okay. And for whatever reason, my mother sent me to this first judo guy. I didn't like it, they always throw you to the ground. And then I asked him and said, how can we do a different thing? I hate this, I always get thrown down. And he said, yeah, you can join me, become a part of my karate class. So go back, it's 1963, I'm 5 years old, and the only people learning karate at this time were criminals. Really. So I wasn't having a picture at home, having criminals around me, and me as a 5-year-old boy standing there and saying, hey, what is great about looking, no teeth and stuff like that. So crazy. For whatever reason, my first mentor, my karate teacher, took me under his wing. And he taught me some lessons, especially about mentorship. First of all, your mentor is already there. He's here. Maybe he's in this room. Maybe he's around your neighbor. Maybe he's in your university. Maybe he's in your workplace. Maybe he's a neighbor. Maybe he's a friend of your family. So there's somebody who will help you if you ask for it. You will never have any clue why they support you. You have no idea. Why are they doing that? Well, that's okay. And someday they will send you off to another one. So I was under his wing, my first karate teacher, for a long time, 15 years at least. And when I was 20, he sent me off to Japan to finish my education as a karate fighter. So I went for Japan for 2 years, and I was under another guy, another mentor, for another topic. So this is what good mentors do. They send you to other people. Next slide, please. So now you want to have your own one, right? So you are decided and say, okay, yes, I would love to have one too. So how do you get one? First of all, look around whom you admire. Who is a good person, a good girl or a good boy in your life, right? Who's a good person? Who could be your role model? Then, I like that, invite them for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Prepare your questions. Think about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, but never ask for them being your mentor. Because this puts so much pressure on a person. You know, oh, could you be my mentor? It's like, oh, Jesus. So just go ahead, ask them, and enjoy the time you have with them. Next thing is, do you feel uplifted and better after the meeting? If your question is no, you're glad that you didn't ask them to become your mentor, right? So no is, okay, look for another person. If the person is always giving you advice and not asking questions, maybe it's not a mentor. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a university. No. So what you do is you look, is it a good meeting? Do I feel good after the meeting? Did I get asked a lot of questions? Then follow up. Okay? Immediately. Because it is not dating. You don't need to wait 2 weeks. You can do it the next day. You can ask, do we have another meeting? I enjoyed it. I hope you too. So we have another cup of coffee. On the other hand, relax and be patient. Mentorship is not an internship. It's not a thing for a summer. It's something for years or a decade. So it's a long time. On the other hand, be active, ask for feedback if you can cope with it. So after a while, you know the other person, ask them for their open feedback. Because maybe they don't want to hurt you, and maybe they don't want to give you the full truth, so ask them for feedback. Next slide. So, you get feedback. Trust me, it will get tough. Stay when it gets tough. Okay? Don't run away. Mentorship means growing, and you only can grow if you stay when it gets tough. You know, not running away. This is one thing I know from mentors happen. You know, they put some challenges in front of the mentoree, and they run away. So don't do that. Stay there. You know? So some meetings will not be uplifting. Most of them should. Next one. It's a slow process. It will take years. To change is in a heartbeat. To change is in years. So this is the way we are. We change in a heartbeat, but maybe it takes years to prepare yourself to do the change. Next slide. And this is always a one-on-one. You know, this guy is very special. Always two, they are no more, no less. A mentor and an apprentice. So be proud to be one of these two if you have the opportunity to have this kind of relationship. Next. So, when is the time to become one yourself? There will be a time in your life when you should be a mentor. I hope so. So, when is it? Next, please. I believe it's now. The opportunity to be a mentor is now. You would love to have one? Okay. Look for your mentor and be one. This is what I think is true. And this is what I will show you how to be a mentor in your life and another person. Next. What do you need, what kind of skills you need to be one? First of all, you have to listen and ask questions. And trust me, I know, this is the hardest part, right? In my professional life, I'm a consultant. What I do, give advice. So I'm sitting in front of a person. What I'm doing, urge, give advice. Left! I know the answer. What do I do most of the time? Down don't say the word. Ask more questions. But you have to. Second step, biggest, most important, believe in the person which is your mentor. Believe in them. No other way. They will succeed because you believe in them. Very, very strong. Very strong. Because they are looking for the belief. They don't need ideas. You have more ideas than we can all handle, maybe. But what you need is somebody to believe that you can do it. And this is what a mentor will help you. Next step is open your mind and open your heart. Tell them where you failed, what's on your mind, what happened in your life, how you turn around, that you are a human being too, that you are not a superhuman being, you're just a normal person. And open your heart. What is on your mind and what's in your heart. Very important, very hard to do because you love your mentor. It's their decision, not yours. You see them, they say we will go left, and you think, gee. Okay, then you try to talk them out of left, right? But in the end, your decision. You go left, I'm fine, still leaving. Go left, no problem. It works out, right? It's not your life, it's their life, you're just a mentor. Not their parents, right? Okay, next slide. Then open up your network. You have one? You have a network already? You should open it up for another person. If you don't have any, develop it now and open it up tomorrow. Don't let your mentor be off the hook. It's not it's a nice meeting and your chit-chat. It's a development process for growth. So this is your opportunity to help somebody to grow. So don't let them off the hook if you get stuck, okay? Give them some challenges. Tell them the truth, tell them what you see, and then give open feedback if they ask you for it, or if you ask for permission first. And then you do. Okay, next one. Last but not least, don't ask for something for you. It's not about you, it's about them. Ask them to spread it and be a mentor for another person. So my first mentor, my first karate teacher, he asked me to become a mentor when I was 14 to 5-year-old kids. Okay. And he said, you're now 14, you're old enough. Now teach these 5-year-olds. I was scared. And no strings attached. Unconditional love. This is what I believe. No strings attached. You help them because they are good people, they're doing the right thing, you believe in them. There's nothing to get back from this person. Give it, just give it, and they give, and that's okay. Okay? That's okay. Could you do me a favor? It's my experiment of the day. Could you just stand up? Don't say a word, just stand up. Thank you. And first row, third row, fifth row, seventh row, turn around. Every other row, turn around. Okay, don't say a word. There should be a person next to you. There should be a person across of you, right? The person across of you, maybe you have no idea who that is, right? I'm standing across from somebody I know, but he has no clue what I will ask him now for, right? Look in the eye of the person. Don't say a word for 10 seconds. Don't say a word. Maybe this person could be your mentor. Maybe this person could be your mentoree. Find out at the break. This is the person you would love to have an coffee with. Okay? Love me. Because your opportunity starts today. It is your action. If it does start or not start. So thanks for your attention. Enjoy the day and start mentoring, please.